Good afternoon, futures traders. Today is Thursday, November 20th. Thought I'd share with you the testing for today, November 20th. Been testing all day. We did trade this morning and we had a good day. So I'll just play back on the day for today to show you how Praedox did between 9:30 and noon. And you'll get an idea with how the slingshots are working, how the trade day indicators working and all that. So far, so good. I believe we're going to probably release it next week. So with that, let's get started. So the indicator forecasted it to be up. So it did go up. It wicked down and then wicked up. So you can see we didn't have trades for a while because the bars were just so big, 150, 200. So our large bar protection is turned on. Our chop filter is turned on. So again, it was another weird price action day. And we did keep chop filter turned on. We did add this indicator here. We added more logic to the indicator to let you know how the market was doing and what kind of action you should take as a trader. So in this case, the market was volatility is elevated, trade conditions are neutral, price action is ranging, recommends a smaller size and selective trades.
Slingshot long.
So we had a slingshot here.
Order filled.
I believe that was a loss, if I remember correctly.
Stop filled.
All right, we did have a
Order filled.
quick slingshot
Stop
there,
filled.
followed by a breakout to the upside. So you can see we didn't have really a trade until about 10 o'clock, about a little bit before 10 actually. We had two trades in a row. We did not have any trades at the open.
Order
so again, you're done for the day if you follow our rules.
Slingshot short.
We did get a slingshot short here.
Stop filled.
So again, you were definitely done for the day. So we had an aggressive breakout to the downside, and we did have a slingshot short. So that it was 5 winning trades at this moment. So now we're at 10:15. And you can see the bars were still pretty big at this point. So we were not getting in any trades here.
Order filled. Stop filled.
That was a trend cycle wave we had. So again, 10:30, we're about an hour into trading and you are done. You were done back here. So the entries are looking correct based on our logic that we had and the rules that I had set for the developer
Slingshot
team.
long. Order filled.
There was another slingshot.
Stop
Yeah,
filled.
that was the loss we had. I did remember a slingshot losing. Again, that's why you want to stop while you're ahead. I mean, we're still in profit, but that's why this is not a set and forget. This is a selective. There was nothing wrong with that. That was a solid signal. Everything was green. We were in an uptrend, so it just kind of swung and took us out. You could see it was a pullback, and then it just continued shooting up. Again, you could see the volatility started to settle down a little bit.
Order filled. Target filled. Stop filled.
So it was got back to normal. We were kind of in a neutral. Now you can start to see here we were getting into a
Praedox
clear
continues.
trend.
Order filled. Stop filled.
And this swap back and forth, it's just going so fast because I have it on 20 times speed. So again, 11 o'clock. Now you can see we're starting to trend down. We were ranging, so this will switch pretty soon if it continue to trade. So again, this is saying volatility is normal. Trade conditions are neutral at this point. So be selective in your trades. You should be selective all the time, but in this case, it's giving you some heads up to what you should be thinking as a trader. It's not the end all be all, but it just helps give you some guidance as how the ATR is doing, how momentum is moving. So you can see we had this continuation down. I believe this is the time we just started to tank. All right, so we're at the 11:35 hour at this point. And you can see it just took off to the downside. I don't think it ever looked back either. Okay, so we didn't have any signals for a while now because we were just in a trend here. You could see this was all short bias. All short bias. I got to check why this is not updating. Here we go. It's just looking at the last 30 bars, I believe. So looking at the price action for that. So now it says you're in a clear trend. Volatility is normal. Trends are nice to trade in. Okay, we're now at 12:20 lunch. So again, you're stopping. You're not letting this run all day, but I wanted to show you the entries. We didn't have a lot of them. Now, if you want to trade pullbacks, you can. You could just take these bearish price action patterns here. Take those if you're in a clear trend. Let's look at the trade day settings here. Yeah, it's looking at the 14 bar ADX. Plus a 22 trending threshold. So you can see here, we're just in ranging price action, just ranging all the time. But again, these bar sizes, even at 1 o'clock, we're over 120 ticks.
Order filled. Stop filled.
We hit our slingshot break
Praedox
even
Breakout
there.
Short.
Order canceled.
So it hit our
Praedox
break even plus
Breakout
20
Short.
ticks.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Okay, so that hit our stop on that breakout. And again, you're probably not taking this at that, but again, we just let it run just to test our entries here. We're at now 2 o'clock and we're in a small, very small profit. Again, you could see even at this hour, now we were at almost 3 o'clock and our bar sizes were just over 120 ticks. It's crazy. Price action was really nuts today. I mean, we had a 7-point gain and we just gave it away.
Slingshot Short.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
Okay, and that was the end of the day. That was the end of the day. So at 4 o'clock, you could see that we let it run all day. That's where you'd be at. So again, this again, it's not meant to show you that it's a set and forget strategy. I wanted to show you how testing went for day 2. It went well. Again, we were all about testing the entries, ensuring that they were correct. Slingshot, especially. Like I said, we did add some logic here based on feedback from our trading group. We did have a webinar this morning, and we had some great feedback from a couple traders saying, well, this would be great if it told us if volatility is safe to trade and if the ATR is getting out of control. So this is what we added. So you can see in a trending situation, again, it looks at the last 14 period bars. It will tell you, hey, look for A plus setups, or hey, stay out, or be careful, look for selective, things like that. Again, it's just more of a guidance factor. It's not financial advice. It's just helping you as a trader make a decision on volatility, on price action, on you know favorable conditions or not. And again, this was a favorable because we had a trend here. So again, 14 bars, and that's kind of what we looked at. Anyway, if you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave a comment, shoot a message on Discord, send me an email. Happy to respond. If you join our Discord, you can ask questions there as well. We are having a Black Friday sale. Visit praedox.com, Praedox, for more information and join us. Again, we are a growing trading community. And starting next week, once we get version 2 out, we'll be having live trade rooms a couple days a week, not every day, but at least twice a week we'll be shooting for, and that'll be included in your subscription. So get in on the action with us and join our trading family. Have a great day, and we will let you know how results are tomorrow.